What's up, family? Gerald the Bossman here. You're tuned into the Bossman Show on AM 1010, AM 1430, 1055 The King. Check The King out at 105theking.com and the Bossman Show at bossmanshow.com. Hit me up on Instagram, The Bossman Show, Twitter at Bossman Show, and Facebook, Bossman Show. It's the Bossman on your radio.
Listen to the Bossman Show with your host, JR, Saturdays at 9 a.m. right here on AM 1010, The King.
What's up, good people? BetOnline is your number one source for all your betting needs. The latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. BetOnline continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use your promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, where the game starts.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
Yes, BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV, covering content and hot topics from A to Z, sports, music, society and culture, movie reviews, you name it, we have it. Check it out on bs3network.com or check us out on Roku, BS3 TV on Roku, as well as check out your favorite podcast on all podcast platforms or Spreaker.com/BS3 Network.
You are now tuned to BS3 Network.
Back on the Bossman Show here with Coach Tobin Anderson. Iona Gales, new head coach out of the MAC Conference. Those basketballs in the background looking good over there. Tobin, how you doing, man? Good to talk to you again.
I'm good, Bossman. Great to see you as always.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, let's talk about this, man. You have a new gig at Iona, man, after your great run at FDU, man. And just tell me about the whirlwind experience from going to FDU, that great run you had in moving to Iona now. How's it been, man, this last year for you, man?
Well, it's been a little bit crazy, but it's starting to calm down a little bit. It's starting to get in a routine now as far as we're through the summer, we're about a month away from school start or 3 weeks away from school starting. So it's been great, man. Iona's a great place. They love their basketball. They've had a lot of success. They've won for a long time. And you want to be the place that has the same passion that you do for what you do. And we love basketball. Our staff loves basketball. We have guys here who want to win and be successful. And so the support, the tradition, the commitment from the Iona program and the university and the administration is off the charts. And so there's a reason why you win. And I think that's we've won for a long time and we want to keep that going.
And the cool thing is you didn't have to move.
I haven't had to move in in a long time. So I've had 3 jobs and been living in the same house. So at least my wife likes me, my kids like me. So there's a little bit of the chemistry at home is good compared to sometimes put a team together. That part's good.
100%. And do you feel like, Tobin, with the success you had in D2 at FDU, and now that you was able to get guys, because guys know that you and your staff is about winning, and you win. So when you're going out trying to build a team this year, was it easier because guys know who you were and knew you was about winning?
It definitely helped. The run in the NCAA tournament helped us a lot with recruiting. It helped us a lot with just people knowing who we were. They saw us play. It was like a 1-week commercial for our style of play. I mean, everybody loves how the speed we play at, the up tempo, the game, the pressing, having guards that can make plays. Like they loved, every recruit we talked to loves that part of the thing. So that helped us a lot. I mean, because you go from last year, people didn't know who I was or didn't know about us, and all of a sudden they do. So you can't you couldn't buy that time to pay for that kind of like a commercial or that to show what we're all about. And I think we were able to recruit at a pretty good level, and we continue to because of the help there.
And I think when you are pressed to play what you do, you're guaranteed to pretty much play 9, 10, 11 guys. So guys know that the style you play, you got to get breathers. You have line shifts. You're going to get to play because of the style you all play.
Absolutely. And if you're a young guy, like, you won't have to wait. A lot of times young guys have to wait till they're sophomores or juniors to play. And now, even for us, we brought in 5 or 6 graduate transfers. We got 5 freshmen who are all going to play for us at some point. I think probably two or three more are more ready, but they know that, like, listen, we're going to play a 10-man rotation or a 9-man rotation. You're part of the rotation. So after 4 minutes, you either started or you're coming in the game. And that's a great confidence booster. It helps us in practice, helps with the overall. And like, if you're playing 9 or 10, that means 11, 12 got to be ready to go too. So, I mean, basically our whole roster will play meaningful minutes at some point during the season.
And that's so important, Tobin, because I feel like when you keep guys alive, they have opportunity, they stay engaged, they put in extra work, they actually do the right things to be a professional per se, do the right things to be a good basketball player, because they know that I'll be able to play. I know we're saying the basketball stay ready, but if you ain't playing 7 guys, max 7.5 guys, you're not gonna get to everybody's best effort. But with your style, everybody's live. So yes, I'm gonna win the extra shots. I will be used at some point, somehow.
And there's a lot of collateral benefits to playing that many guys. I mean, you can miss. It's a long season. You play 35, hopefully 36, 37 games, counting the NCAA tournament. Guys get hurt, guys get sick, guys get tired, guys are worn out, and we're able to go and play those guys. They've got some experience now. A guy plays 15 minutes a game. He goes from 15 to 25. That's not a big deal. You go from not playing at all to having to play 15, 20 minutes. That's a big jump. So I thought, like, even in our run last year at FDU, we had a walk-on who was basically not playing for most of the season. The last month he started playing, and man, he was terrific for us. And he played 15 minutes against Purdue, but he knew he was either going to playing or close to being in the rotation. So he kept on working, getting better, like you talked about, and it helped us.
No doubt. And so also what I feel like is good about your style is we're trying to implement your system. It's kind of simple. So we're not thinking you play fast. So I feel like we're trying to integrate all these new guys together. Your style is more simplistic per se. It's easy to pick up on. You can actually hit the ground running more fast without complicated different kind of things into it. Say, hey, play fast, do what we do, and it's gonna be okay.
Man, it's like a pregame speech for me, man. Do what we do, play how we play fast, and like, don't think, be instinctive, do the natural thing. It's like the more you think, the slower your feet get. So we want our guys to have quick feet and to be playing with instinctively. And like, we make mistakes, but if you play hard and you play instinctively and make the next play, you can make up for mistakes all the time. And so we drill that into them, like, just keep on playing and make the next play and play through mistakes, and don't look at me from the bench for you're not coming out unless you're tired. So we play you.
And that's what I love about you, man, because I played for a guy in high school, I don't say his name, but if you miss a shot or something, you was coming out of the game. With you, man, take the next shot. Have confidence. Even if it was a good shot, Tobin, if we miss, was come out of the game. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know. Listen, man, I played for the same guy. I played for an old school guy who, like, you missed 2 shots, and I was one thing I could do was shoot. I couldn't guard anybody, and I was not the best drive and kick kind of guy, but I could make shots. But like, you missed 2 shots, I'm looking at the bench like I'm coming out in about 2 seconds. So we tell our guys that if you play hard and you defend and you do the right things, the intangible things, we'll give you freedom on offense to make plays. And if you miss some shots, shoot the next one. Don't be tentative, and you can't be great by being tentative or by being afraid. So go make plays, and that's the key to, I think, giving guys confidence and playing with a lot of confidence.
No doubt. And also, talk about this, your player development plan. I feel like you do a great job with player development everywhere you've been at. Talk about how this summer was about helping these young men get better, giving them little tips about their games, man, and getting the gym with those guys, seeing them get better over this summer at these workouts.
Huge part of our program. Hugh, I appreciate you mentioning that, because that's like the backbone of what we do. Like, our guys get better. We got a great staff, and like a lot of places you go to, the managers or the guys rebounding, or the GAs are rebounding, like, which is great. But we have our coaches are in the gym all the time with our players, helping them get better, watching film, doing the individual stuff, all the things that make you a better player. And so I'm in there with the guys. We're all in there. We have a player development guy, Kyle Washington, who played at NC State, played at Cincinnati, who's tremendous. And so we have a great bunch of guys who know, like, the way you get to be a better team in March is having better players in March. Like, they get better from now. It's September, it's August 8th to March, hopefully 25th or 26th or April 1st. So our guys get better. We're in the gym with them all the time, and we know it's not a tricky defense or a new offense or a new play that wins you games. It's players getting better, and so we believe in that. And everybody says that, but then very few do it. I think we actually are one of the schools that we really believe our guys have to get better, and that's and that's kind of our responsibility as coaches to help them get better.
No doubt, and I feel like that's so important because this time is when guys get better. And I feel like the practice sessions you do, when you make those practice plans, it's all about getting that eye on the prize in March, because that's what counts. Get better after the year. I know some coaches try to pull back on development during the year. I feel like that's a mistake, like you say. I feel like you should develop all year. Anytime you're in the gym, opportunity to develop and get better, not just start doing team stuff only. Get them better all year long.
Yep, absolutely. And like you got to commit yourself to doing it. Yeah, like now in the summertime, you got a little more time, so we spend a little more time individually. But even during the season, during preseason, during October, November, December, the dog days of the conference in January, you still got to get guys better and spend time individually with them. And we do that. We definitely do that. Like maybe shorter bursts, like maybe you don't go as long, but you got to go in. Guys got to come in for 20, 30 minutes a day and do some extra stuff to help them get better. And we live by that.
And so talk about team building, establishing that culture, man. What's things you all did this summer to kind of build that bond with each other? Because y'all new coming together for the most part. How's that been with you all doing activities around the city, man, to become more one as you get ready for this season coming up here?
We've done a lot, man. It's been like a tour company around here, Besides being in the gym and doing all the basketball stuff, we're doing a lot of other stuff. So we've been to my house. We had a cookout at my house to start the year off. We've been to New York City to the 9/11 Museum, which was pretty amazing. Like only one of our guys had ever been to 9/11 Museum, which is it's right. That's one of the things in New York City. It's like tragic day, such a big moment in the city, and for them to go down there, and what a powerful thing for those guys to walk around and see that was pretty incredible for them. It kind of brings you back to reality and what this there's things that are bigger than just basketball. And then we went on a cruise in the Hudson, went out on the dinner cruise and took the guys out to see the whole city. A lot of guys hadn't seen the city, they go to Times Square. They think New York City is Times Square, which is actually not the case. And so we're out there and hung out down there. We were doing a book club. We read a book, and guys present to the team a couple chapters each week about the book. I'll tell you this now. We have a water balloon fight tomorrow morning. Don't publicize this too early. We have that going on tomorrow morning after our last day of conditioning. So we've done a lot of we had a guy, Chad Brown, come in, do some personality profile stuff with us, who's excellent. So we know how important it is to speed up the process, because you have all these graduate transfers, older guys trying to get to know each other, trying to build those bonds, how important it is. And so, but then listen, at the end of the day, that stuff's great, but you also got to be in the gym and a little bit of shared suffering, where it's 6 a.m. runs, 6 a.m. lifts, making it hard. Guys get to know each other a lot better that way too. And so we've done a lot. We packed a lot in 2 months. And so we're off on Friday's our last day. I think we're all looking forward to a few days of just kind of getting away and not having to spend every minute here,
No doubt, man. I'll tell you this, man. I feel like being up there where you are at, internships for your players. Getting that Iona degree, networking in New York City up there, man. I feel like, because we all know basketball stops sports always eventually. So having those networking opportunities up there, man, so they get done playing ball, especially somewhere, and come back, use that degree on that network they have, and have a career after basketball.
Yeah, Bossman, you're so right, and that's one of the great things about being around New York City. I mean, there's everything's here. Whatever you want to do. If you want to go into Wall Street and go into finance and business, that's here. You want to go to sports media, you want to go into multimedia, you want to go into computer engineering. Everything you want is right within 20 minutes of us. And so fashion, guys like that stuff. I mean, every aspect of life is right here in like big parts of that. So and all of our Iona is a huge name here. All of our boosters, our alumni are also connected, and they love their basketball program. And so I've had so many. I'm having lunch here in about an hour and a half. Another guy who's a big booster, big alum, who wants to help our guys, like you said, they're going to play. They all want to play overseas. They want to go, and go play professionally. But at some point, the ball's going to stop bouncing, whether that's when they're 25, 28, 30, 35. You got a lot more life to live. So to have those connections is huge. And so we try to stress that, and that's big for us. And we brought a lot of guys, former players, back to talk to our guys this summer. A lot of former coaches back to talk to our guys, just to let them know there's a huge network out there of Iona supporters and community that can help them with basketball and beyond basketball.
100%. I saw your schedule, man. I saw you you got Charleston, you got Colorado. Now, those probably your bye games. So tell me about those games, man, and how this challenge of playing Pat Kelsey night one, play fans like you do as well. It's going to be BBB for your team.
Well, Charleston's as a home and home, which is great. So we're going to their place this year. They come back to our place next year, I love that. I love the if you can find the good mid-majors playing each other, the quote mid-majors, but last year Charleston was a top 25 team. Fort Atlantic was a top 10 team. Iona was a top 75 team. So we're quote mid-majors, but a lot of times the high majors won't play you. So we got Charleston home and home. We're going to Colorado because Colorado's going to be a top 25 team. We got Hofstra, who won 25 games last year, comes to our place. We're going to Harvard. Harvard's a very good mid-major. Colgate, who's won. Matt Langle's they're rolling up there. They've won 25 plus games for a long time. NCAA's. We're starting home and home with them. So we're playing St. Joe's. I think St. Joe's will be a very good team in the A10 this year. We're going to a great tournament in Florida. So we're playing a great schedule because we're still a one bid conference, right? You're hoping to get a large bid. That'd be great. You have that kind of team, but the one way into the NCAA tournament is to win your conference. You got to get better from your non-conference. It's got to help you improve as a team. It's got to challenge you. You have to play in some tough games. You have to play in some nights when you're not, maybe you're on the road against a tough team. It's going to help you for the MAC tournament. So we know we're going to challenge ourselves. We know we're going to get better from the ups and downs of non-conference and be ready to go come conference time. So that's the whole idea. And if you happen to have a year where you win a bunch of those non-conference games and get yourself in position for an at-large, that's great too.
100%, man. And tell me about last one for you. Tell me about the MAC. How much have you watched film of the MAC so far this summer? Trying to get ready for that gauntlet you all have coming in that conference. Because I know that's, as you know, Atlantic City's going to determine everything for you guys, man. So you get in the right seeds, so you can get the right matchups, of course, and win those 3 games there in March, man.
Yeah, so I watched a lot of tape. The problem is a lot of the guys in the MAC left last year. A lot of guys transferred out, so which is too bad. The all conference players. So I think every team is kind of cool because every team's kind of starting from maybe the same situation as far as a lot of new guys, a lot of transfers, a lot of some young guys who can play. So I think it should be a really competitive, really balanced league. I think it's wide open. I don't know how you can say someone's a favorite because it's all new. So we'll know a lot more obviously through the non-conference schedule. But I think it's going to be a dogfight. Just to get in the top 2, top 3, top 4, and have a chance to be in position to go in the MAC tournament. So I think it's going to be a great conference season. I'm looking forward to it. A change is good. I think it's a great conference as far as the competitive level. You have great coaches here, so it should be a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to it.
Well, hopefully I'll talk to you in March again, man, when you go to the tournament again. That's what I'm hoping for, man. We have to make it a yearly thing ritual, man.
Bossman, the more I talk to you, the better things are. So I hope I'm talking to you. We better be talking in March. That'd be a great thing.
Yes, sir. Well, Tobin, good talk as always, buddy. You be safe, man. I always enjoy our chats, man.
I do too, man. It's awesome. Have a great rest of your summer. We'll talk soon. Be good.
I see you, buddy.
See you, man.
BS3 Network. Changing the way you watch TV.
Yes, BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV, covering content and hot topics from A to Z. Sports, music, society and culture, movie reviews. You name it, we have it. Check it out on bs3network.com or check us out on Roku, BS3 TV on Roku, as well as check out your favorite podcast on all podcast platforms or Spreaker.com/BS3 Network.
You are now tuned to BS3 Network.
What's up, good people? Bet Online is your number one source for all your betting needs. The latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. BetOnline continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use your promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, where the game starts. What's up, family? Jared the Bossman here. You're tuned into the Bossman Show on AM 1010, AM 1430, 1055 The King. Let the King out at 105theking.com and the Bossman Show at bossmanshow.com. Hit me up on Instagram, The Bossman Show, Twitter at Bossman Show, and Facebook, Bossman Show. It's the Bossman on your radio.
Listen to The Bossman Show with your host, JR, Saturdays at 9 a.m. right here on AM 1010, The King.